A group of armed men encamped near the Masungi Georeserve has left the area. Despite this, the National Police has been ordered to set up a detachment in the vicinity to ensure peace and order while claims to the conservation site are being sorted out. The Justice Department is looking to file another petition to appeal the dismissal of the terrorist tag against the Communist Party of the Philippines and the New People's Army. U.S. President Joe Biden reaffirms America's defense commitment to the Philippines in his meeting with President Bongbong Marcos. And Tropical Storm Karding slightly gains strength as it makes its way towards northern Luzon, where it is expected to make landfall. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know to jumpstart your weekend. I'm Riza Diaz. We begin today's newscast with the Justice Department gearing up to file a new petition with the appellate court to declare the CPP-NPA as terrorist groups. This is after a Manila court dismissed the department's proscription case against the groups. Justice Department spokesperson Attorney Miko Clavano told the chiefs that they will add more pieces of evidence to make a new, stronger petition to the Court of Appeals.
We will also have to strategize and make sure that the new petition that we will file in the Court of Appeals is much stronger. We will also keep in the petition the fact that the CPP-NPA was designated as a terrorist organization by no less than the United States Department of State as well as the European Union.
U.S. President Joe Biden assured the Philippines of its commitment to the Mutual Defense Treaty after speaking with President Bongbong Marcos at the UN General Assembly sidelines. Marlene Alcaide with the details.
Despite their busy schedule, U.S. President Joe Biden met with President Bongbong Marcos at the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly in New York.
We're very happy for the opportunity to meet with you despite the schedules that we both have to deal with.
You came a little further than I did.
In a press conference ahead of their meeting, the two leaders acknowledged the decades-long alliance between their countries.
The relationship between the United States and the Philippines, to state the obvious, has very deep roots. We've had some rocky times, but the fact is it's a critical relationship from our perspective.
We have always considered the United States our partner, our ally, and our friend.
Among the topics discussed by Marcos Jr. and Biden is the ongoing tensions at the South China Sea.
I've spent a lot of time with not only the President of China, but others about the international waters and how they have to be respected.
Marcos, in return, said the Philippines recognizes the U.S. crucial role in maintaining peace in the ASEAN region.
The role of the United States in maintaining the peace in our region is something that is much appreciated by all the countries, the Philippines especially.
U.S. President Biden also reaffirmed the U.S. ironclad commitment to the Mutual Defense Treaty. This treaty compels the U.S. and the Philippines to come for each other's defense if one is under attack. Marcos also took the opportunity to thank the U.S. for donating COVID-19 vaccines to the Philippines.
We had the provision of up to almost 36 million doses of vaccines very early on, ahead of some of the other countries, and for that we are very grateful.
Other topics covered by the bilateral talks include energy security, climate action, and food security. Currently, the President and his economic team are pursuing more foreign investments from the U.S. According to officials, there are already exploratory talks with various companies. A modular power plant firm, for one, has expressed interest to invest in the Philippines. Such investments are expected to generate more jobs for Filipinos. For News 5, Marlene Alcaide, we are One News.
Former President Rodrigo Dutertes ended his term with a bang at a record high net satisfaction rating. That's according to an SWS survey in June. Duterte left office with a net satisfaction rating of plus 81, higher than his rating in April of 2022 and that of his previous record of plus 79 in November 2020. The survey showed that 88% of adult Filipinos were satisfied during Duterte's final days in office. Duterte's satisfaction rating was also high across different demographics. Now we'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Armed men occupying the Masungi Georeserve have fled after an altercation among claimants prompted government inspection. Authorities said the armed guards voluntarily left the conservation site to avoid trouble. Despite this, the Interior Department has ordered police to set up a detachment in the area. Senator Riza Ontiveros also wants to have the matter investigated. Tensions ensued earlier this week after an armed security group set up a camp near the reserve. The DENR said it's already fast-tracking the review of the contracts and claims over Masungi.
Sa way forward, ang pinag-usapan, dapat i-reviewin lahat ng mga claimants at tanggalin na kung sino yung mga dokumento at once and for all, i-deny na yan. Pinag-usapan na lang dapat wag nang madagdagan kung meron ng mga claimants yan. Dapat ang DNR bilisan na yung pag-review para ma-resolve na yung mga illegal claimants.
Another oil price rollback is expected next week. According to Oil Industry Management Bureau Director Rino Abad, diesel, kerosene, and gas could see a rollback of more than 1 peso per liter. If implemented, this will be the 4th consecutive week of rollback for diesel and kerosene. Tropical storm Carding slightly intensified as it moves southwest of Cagayan. Carding is expected to bring light to intense rains in northern Luzon by tomorrow. Pag-asa says that they are not ruling out the possibility of Carding becoming a typhoon before making landfall. They also warn of flooding and rain-induced landslides in hazard areas. Signal number 1 is currently raised in Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, Quirino, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Aurora, and portions of Cagayan and Nueva Ecija. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.